into on this Wednesday. On this beautiful Wednesday here in Cali. We had rain, last night, yesterday, but today seems like, it let it all out. So it was sunshines and rainbows and whatnot. So we're back to having that, feed me Cali weather. Not hot, not cold, just about right with the sun shining bright and everything. Hopped on, trying to see what's cracking with everybody, what's everybody getting themselves into, what's the word on the curve, what's the talk of the town, what's people got on their minds and opinions on this crazy fucking world we live in. Because I know there's a bunch of stuff stirring up, right, in the street genre, the taboo genre, right? But then again, isn't that always, right? Beefs between individuals and all this and that, always revolving around fame and fortune. What's good, Derek? What's cracking like it, my boy? What you getting yourself into on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday? Right here, the grind don't stop, my guy. We right here, we chilling. Trying to see what's everybody getting themselves into. What's good, Jose Luis? What's cracking, my boy? Esa es la buena vida. What's the word on the curve? You heard me? I feel you, bro. That's all we can do, homie. You know what I mean? That's all we can do. Ain't nobody gonna do it for us. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna pay the bills for us. Trabajando, my G. That's right, homie. Wee-wees. Gotta get it in, homie. Hey, pues por lo menos hay trabajo, ¿no? It would be whack if there was no work. Grind time, yeah. Gotta make real paper, bro. The real way. The real grind, bro. The real 9 to 5s or whatever people work at, right? But the real paper chase. Not this, spreading rumors to generate some kind of revenue. Not this fuckery we call social media. It's crazy what people will do. Yeah. I've been trying to pass these kidney stones, but I think my doctor says I need operation. Oh, shit. Well, bro, probably the wrong chat, bro, but damn, bro, it's going to be tough, homie. Drink cranberry juice. Drink 7-Up, you'll burp them out. It's a life treating you, my G. Ya sabes, homie, same shit, different day. Just grinding, like always. Ain't nothing else we can do. What's good, Mr. Pasa? What's cracking, my boy? You already know right here, homie. We chilling. But I'm gonna be dropping a video on Bell Gardens, So, we have that coming up, right? Just missing, a few more stuff from, one of the homies, but he's gonna come through already, he says, so we should be, all gravy. Oh, I just did most embarrassing thing. I accidentally sent a message about my kidney stones to a live chat. Oh, my boy, it's not even that embarrassing. What's make prostitution illegal? Illegal? That's right, my boy. So it's coming up already, Who wants to make illegal or legal? Illegal or illegal? Shit, I wouldn't doubt it that they want to make it legal. All the billionaires will be happy about that. Shit, they could just go to Figueroa. You know what I mean? Shit. Sup, ese? What's cracking like it, my boy? Que dice la buena vida? What's good, goofball Larry? What's cracking, my boy? I just did a line. Oh, I was about to say lime, like 7-Up. Likewise. Why is it illegal? Why is it illegal? Like, why can't a woman, do what she, wants to do with her body? Because you could manipulate people into doing stuff too. There is that frame to look at it, right? Because there is people that are groomed, right? Especially when they're abducted, when they're young, they could be groomed into it, right? When you already know that when we're talking about dealing with ill behaviors that society, points it out, right? Like sleeping with a bunch of individuals, in order to bring somebody revenue. Not only that, but it's gonna produce more crime, right? The person doesn't want to pay, then actions start being taken. Then what if the guy wants to, kidnap the girl, or there's a lot of crazy mofos out there, right? So it's just gonna create a whole bunch of scenarios that would be best if if they just wouldn't happen. So you have a lot of things that play, role in why, That was said I'm lit. Why are you gonna do that for, my boy? Just drink a Red Bull. Drink Rockstar. Who is your boy? Are you Swifty? Swifty Blue? Bro, I think I'm a little too dark to be Swifty, no? Who said, what's your daughter recreational meth? Coming soon to a state near you. Yeah, we can't compare methamphetamine to marijuana, cannabis, right? Well, one's organic, the other one's made in a lab or in somebody's garage. But nonetheless, right, chemicals, right? So it's not organic, right? And marijuana doesn't have the same effect that methamphetamine does, right? Although I'm not a marijuana smoker, though, I am aware of both, drugs. So, well, one's an herb, right? So the other one's a drug. So, yeah, there's no such thing. I saw your video had about the guy in he should go to jail because of sex trafficking. Yeah, because he was prostituting her. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say it was sex trafficking, right? But people are gonna have different, outlooks on things, right? On how they want to handle the situation or how they want to see it, right? It's just easier to bury him if they use sex trafficking instead of, pimping, right? Because in order for, the pimping, then that means that you kind of don't paint her as a victim, you kind of paint her as a, going along with it, right? So less people would, actually, would look to make that push, for her, I guess, justice or whatever, right? Show me the drugs. Go to CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid. Which one do you want to see? Pepto-Bismol, NyQuil. Which drug are we talking about here? Hi, Mr. Clean. Hello, I'm Mr. Clean's Mexican cousin, Mr. Olimpio. You think parents could do meth every now and then and take care of kids? No, because when it comes to methamphetamine, there is no now and then. There is going to be no now and then. It's going to be all the time it's present. If they have it on them, they're going to do it. They're not going to put it away somewhere for like, I'll do it tomorrow or the next. No, it's going to be done. You can't think properly when you're under the influence of methamphetamine. You just can't. Right? The drug will control you, not the other way around. As much as people want to think that, You could actually have a grip over it. You just can't though. Those are people that are lying to themselves. They will start spiraling and doing shit, and they will start getting out of control, and shit's gonna get out of hand, and it's just gonna go completely left field. Right? But I do see that there is people out there who think that they could have everything under the bag, right? They think that you know they could outdo the drugs. They just really can't though. People don't control their brain. The brain controls them. Hi, I'm new. Well, hello there. Any drugs, man? No, no drugs here. I used to smoke weed until I realized it wasn't for me. I can't handle getting high off. Compared to, I used to do it, just to relax and mellow out, right? But like I said, like I was too. It would make me too slow. I didn't like that feeling, right? Like, you know, you can't really, process all your thoughts right, correctly, right? Your reaction time's like very, very slow. When you're out in the field, trying to stay on point, being slow is the last thing you want to do, right? That's how fools get hit. Why they don't see it coming, right? Because they were too high to see it coming. Right? Especially out there. When you have, all kinds of motherfuckers, coming for your head. You just got to stay on point. There's homies that get high, bro. They're already high and they keep smoking. I don't even know why, bro. Like, you're not going to be able to get any more higher than what you are already. At this point, you're wasting it. Like, what levels are you trying to take yourself to? Like, you're already high as fuck. You're not gonna get any higher than where you're at. So at this point, you're just literally burning it. But individuals. I don't know. I guess just for the simple fact of trying to seem cool. I think. So boring. Gracias. We're not one of the ones that's on here and is gonna like tap dance for views and stuff like that. Like, flies after overdosing of dope. Yeah, bro, because they don't even know what's in that shit, bro. And the fools that are selling it to them, they don't give a flying fuck, bro. They just don't. They're looking to get paid, whatever it means. They don't know these people, never met these people. Why should they have any concern? What happens to these people? They don't care, bro. They just don't. When people be like, "Oh, why do people do that kind of shit?" and what they will, well, these motherfuckers don't care, bro. They don't even know these individuals, bro. In all true reality, a majority of people only give a fuck about their own little bubble, bro. So if anything lives outside of that bubble, they are just gonna not care, bro. They're gonna feel no remorse. They're just not gonna care, bro. They have no bond to these people. They have no connections. They just see them as irrelevant. Why people could watch TV shows or movies or anything that has to do with like grim stuff or people biting the bullets, right, and have no compassion, no care in the world, right? And as a matter of fact, why they even get pumped to see it, right? They just don't give a fuck. Society has made our emotions numb to this kind of behavior. Okay, bro, my bad. You ain't got any? No, I shave it off. I don't like hair. What's your take on Hoodstock's new layout, AK setup? I haven't watched Hoodstocks, my boy, the homie Lucky. Go check him out. I haven't had the time, bro. I'm gonna have to peep it out though. I'm gonna have to peep game. See what the Lucky's been getting himself into. So there's a bunch of content out there, bro. It's as a matter of fact, it's kind of hard keeping up with everything, bro. You know what I mean? No lie, it really is. Have you ever listened to the rap group Blood and Cribs? They have several rolas. Wait, that's the album, no, where it's like, the best of the best, from each group? Yeah, they have several CDs. Yeah, I heard them. They slap, bro. They got some banging ass beats on that, bro. No lie. What's your take on not having any hair? I never liked hair. I don't like hair. So yeah. So I don't mind not having hair. I don't have hair because not that it just started falling off or whatever. It's just that I shave it off. I don't like hair. So yeah. They lace weed with shrooms. Sometimes lace it with coke and crack. Yeah, when they smoke the bud, they roll the blunt, they sprinkle the. I remember the Cocoa Puffs, bro. You know what I mean? Back in the days. And it's sad because the majority of these people don't even know what the fuck they're getting themselves into, right? But it is what it is, so they hide the drugs in the butt. Incarceration? No mames, way. Imagine homies Jainas leaving because they went. Serio. Game is real. Pero no te gusta los corridos. I do like some corridos, some Jorge Gamboa, some the old school, the original, Los Tigres del Norte, like shit like that, Los Charino Sanchez, a vez en cuando, But I'm not gonna say that like I'm a super fan, right? Pero nah, I do slap some of them, you know what I mean? Can you grow hair? Yeah. But I don't want to. Did you know that rappers and singers Domino used to be in the group called Blood and Grit? Did he? And you know what? I heard a lot. As a matter of fact, I think that there's several of those artists who branched off and did their own solo thing and actually have had some success. Which podcast was the one I was watching where they were talking about that? No, it wasn't. Was it Cam Capone? I don't. Maybe I want to say maybe it was Cam Capone. I don't remember. But I seen some podcast right where they were interviewing an individual and he was talking about that. So that's pretty cool. This guy's cool as fuck. Hey, gracias. I appreciate it. Great mustache. Gracias, carnal. Gracias. A little bit of vaporú, some pinche agua de frijol. Some corridos, and then the next day I woke up and bam, pinche mustache estaba al tiro, güey. Neta. Está puro pedo. Chris, remember from Blood and Grit? He's from Long Beach, California. Well, weren't they all from LA, right? From groups over there? The bean water? Yeah. When you're doing la frijoles y la agua que sobra after, you drink that. Y te crece el mustache chingón. Nah, don't actually do it. I was just playing. I watch people start drinking bean water, huh? If you want to have it like Emilio, shit. You just put some vaporú, pinche agua de frijol. Ya se arma la machaca. Hit songs called Ghetto Gems. I sang to Def Jam West. Oh, damn. Okay, I didn't know he made it like that. Oh, shit. Serio, huh? Have you heard of a gang called Clica Los Primos Sureños? Yeah. Well, it's just Clica Los Primos. The Sureño part was added by other people from what I was told by the camaradas. Right? But it was just Clica Los Primos. And then people started adding the Sureño part, to it. It's kind of like Playboys too. It was just Playboys, but then people started adding Playboy Sureños to it too. Like people reading too much into it, right? What do you think about people who went to college and never used their degrees or turned out unsuccessful? Well, you know what? Even with a degree, it's hard making it in the world, right? Like nothing is set in stone. Nothing is guaranteed. Even if you do have your diploma, that's not to say that you're gonna make it or that you're gonna be well established. You know what I mean? It also takes a lot of hard work and dedication for that to work in itself, right? Like just because you have your diplomas doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is full of a lot of challenges, right? You got to keep battling, and I understand that people, wish that the battles will stop, right? Some people think like just because they have the diploma that all of a sudden the struggle stops, the battles are over, like you finally have won. When that's not true, right? It's just now a new set of battles is coming your way, right? And that's just how the world is, You just got to keep grinding and hitting it, right? Because just because you have diplomas doesn't mean that all of a sudden now everything's gonna open up to you, right? especially when you first get them, right? Because you got no experience, right? So that you gotta, go through that shit, right? Getting experience, it's difficult. I could understand why people get frustrated and why they say like in order to make it, you need to know somebody, which is not true, right? But it does make it easier, right? Yeah, está cabrón, right? The game of life is, it's hard. It's a dog-eat-dog game, right? I mean, there's people that he even have had wealth, right? Like NBA players, for example, right? Who earned millions, right? Who have been, bankrupt and, got left with no money, right? Because all the businesses they started flopped. So, wealth and degrees doesn't mean, success. It doesn't guarantee success, right? You just gotta, keep fighting those battles, right? Maintaining your wealth is the actual goal, right? Shout out from San Diego. That's right, shout out to San Diego. Oh, serio, in Texas? Órale. Well, yeah, homies are everywhere too, I know there's Wyfens over there. There's Florencia. I know that there's several, homie cliques out there. I don't know about Clica Los Primos, but yeah, I mean, all it really does take is, somebody being over there and establishing it, bam, you're set. Some friends I have graduated college universities and are struggling. Yeah, bro. Facts. It's a battle, homie. We have Clica Los Primos, Playboy, Southside Locos. Oh, yeah, Southside Locos también. Yeah, it's another one. Brown Pride and La Raza. Oh, right, yeah, La Raza's over here in South Central, too. Brown Pride, I already know Brown Pride. There's all kinds of Brown Prides. Red Rum from Bloods and Cribs have been passed away a couple years ago. Órale. Those albums have bangers in them, bro. They have a few rolas that were some slappers, homie. Shit, they should have been signed to some of these motherfuckers over here. I work with people with masters and I don't have a degree, and we make the same. Yeah, I believe you. You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes, sometimes some individuals, how could I say, not everyone necessarily needs education, right? Like people are just, naturally born leaders, or they just have that, that quality in them, right? It's not something that you could teach, right? So there's individuals that, really don't need school, right? And could be successful, right? There's been a lot of people who haven't gone to school, but it doesn't hurt, right? Because education is key in this world, right? The more information you know, the better it is, right? So that's not to say just because this person didn't go to school and succeeded doesn't mean that now that formula is going to work for everybody else, right? At the same time either. Because some people just have that thing within them, right? That they're just naturally born to. They grab information easier, Everybody's mental is different, even when it comes to learning, right? Moan? What the hell? This ain't no, After Dark Lives. Have you ever listened to Damu Riders? Nah, I haven't, my boy. Hell yeah, they have skills. Schools for Fools. Look at me. Schools for Fools, that fool said. Nah, my boy. You know what I mean? You probably just had like what it took, right? Like you're probably, you probably have those leader, qualifications to you, right? Grasping information for you is probably just like more easier, right? So, but not everybody, like I said, is born with that gift or talent, to necessarily try to push that, narrative, right? Like just because it worked for you doesn't mean that it's going to work for everybody else. You feel what I'm saying? Can Sureño Barrios get together like the rap group Bloods and Cribs to make an album? Can they? Yes. All these individuals could do what they're going to do, right? Will they? Probably not. That I could say strongly, right? Because there's certain barrios that my barrio beefs it with that I would never, ever do music with them. Ever, 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 ever. I don't give a fuck how much money, how good they are. I would never do a rola with them. Ever. Right? And that's just because of my overall views and pride of stuff, right? That I just wanted, I'm just not going to let go of some stuff, right? Call it petty, call it immature, call it what you want. You know what I mean? There's just certain things that I wouldn't let slide, right? Now, that's not to take away if anybody decides to do it. A toda madre, handle your pedo. There's just certain things I just, And I feel like a lot of homies feel like that. A lot of homies are like that. Right? While some people could put money over their pride, homies have a hard time doing that, right? Like, or maybe just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe the raza is just raised with this mentality. I don't know. There's some people that will come together for money. There's some people that not even money could bring them together, right? You think the whole shirt beef will blow over? Yeah, bro, that's just internet stuff. Like, all that kind of stuff is just internet stuff. I guarantee you nobody in the streets is paying attention to that kind of stuff. I know this for a fact, bro. Nobody's paying attention to that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like real motherfuckers that are on the streets, they respect the gangsters, right? So, like, when it's stuff like this, bro, they could see through the games, bro. Like, whether it's from a southern, perspective or a northern perspective, they can see what individuals are trying to do, and they just, like, you know what I mean? They could decipher for themselves, like, yeah, this person just wants attention or whatever the fuck, But, like, nobody's respecting that, though, in true reality. Because, no one's giving a fuck about, the social media thing, bro, because it's not. Like, who? What? Who the fuck are these? Man, who the fuck cares? Bro, serio. Like the ones who live in the internet, right? Like those individuals who, try to spread or try to cause conflicts. It matters to them because this is the world they roam around and do their thing, right? But where it's actually, happening, the field, the battlefield, the, streets, bro, then they're not fazed by this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? They're like, what? Sure, a majority of them don't even know what the hell's going on. Right? Like, what? There's a shirt war? Like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? They're just not paying attention to shit like that. Because it's irrelevant to what's actually happening out here. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's done for views and attention, but that shit that's actually affecting you out here. Towards cops and over personal. Yeah, I feel you. A lot of people. It's our pride. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when my break's over, I got to get back to it. We out.